Hello everybody, I am Fedora Gamer, and it just so happens that the December Indiebox showed up at my house on Christmas Eve. So thank you Indiebox for the awesome Christmas present that I'm paying for. I did want to let you guys know something, that they just recently raised the price of the Indiebox by $5 a month. They're doing this to be able to provide more and better swag in the boxes, things like figurines and such, which aren't exactly cheap to have made. So it is $5 more. That makes it basically $25 of shipping and handling in the US per month. So a little bit more than something like, say, Loot Crate. Am I going to keep getting it? Yeah, because these are pretty freaking awesome. So, December Indiebox. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Maybe. I cut tape already. I'm going to destroy the box here, which I'm going to do that off the desk so it doesn't wobble my terrible phone camera around too much. There we go. Now, we start with this pouch, which was what was supposed to be in last month's crate, but got delayed due to quality. It wasn't up to their quality standards when they got it from their supplier. So this is the SteamWorld Dig pouch. It's pretty cool. Pretty big, too. This thing, I mean, look at it compared to the box here. It's the size of the box. It's big enough to fit the game box in. It's got a little snap here made out of kind of a canvas, and this is, you know, based on the bags from the pouches you buy in the SteamWorld Dig game. So this is a holdover from last month. It's pretty cool. I definitely will be able to find something to put in that. So let's take that to the side and check out what we actually have this month. Now, I know where they put the Steam product code. I'm not going to show it off this time, even though I do actually own this. I knew ahead of time. They do announce the games ahead of time, but don't tell you what's going to be in the box. So, due to popular demand, there's probably people out there that only want to subscribe month to month based on if they have the game or not. But we have Rogue Legacy, one of the best indie games of last year, in my opinion. And my overhead light and the film on these boxes do not mix. Let me get a knife here and bust into it and see what kind of Rogue Legacy swag we have here. Now, this is a game I do already own, but you know, the swag is the main thing. Main reason I get these indie boxes. Okay, I have defeated the plastic. Now, let's see what's in here. First off, the box art's pretty cool. Has a little bit on the back here about the game. Looks like, you know, classical box stuff. There's box quotes on the back there. Now, let's start with the... Oh, this is kind of cool. This is really cool. This is a Rogue Legacy Battle card deck. Did they turn this into a... They turned Rogue Legacy into a CCG of sorts. Let's look at this, and this looks like the cards that you see in the game that display the stats of the different heroes, of the different classes. We got Spelunker, Hokage, Knight, Lich King, Assassin, Mage, Spell Sword, Barbarian, Magic, Attack, Defense, Magic, Defense, Attack. How to play. I need to find somebody else that has an indie box in real life so I can play them with this. That's kind of cool. They made like a little mini CCG out of... they are so clever with what they come up with for these boxes. It's not just standard stuff, a figurine, etc. They put some clever thought into it. We got the Indiebox sticker that we get every month. This one has the Rogue Legacy character on the end there as the X. That's cool. That's going to go into my sticker collection. What else do we got? Ooh, this seems pretty cool. Oh, this is really cool. It is a Rogue Legacy sword keychain. Plastic. My only weakness. That's pretty cool. It's rubbery, bendy. That's cool. Then we have the Rogue Legacy cartridge here. Now, one thing I did forget to mention in the last month is these cartridges don't have just the DRM-free version of the game. They also have some extras in it. Last month had an episode of, or a month, is it an episode? Yeah, but a month of that month's Indie Game Mag, a digital and indie game magazine. They had a issue. Issue is the word I was looking for, of that on it, and there's generally some indie game demos and some other extras on there. So I will scope out what's actually on this thing before we get to the next segment of the video, just to let you guys know what's on there. Ooh, we have another sticker. We have a straight up Rogue Legacy sticker. Some people might not hold much value in stickers. I tend to like it. We got the newsletter here. Talks about what's in the box. I'm not going to look at it. Big box, PC games, etc., etc. Okay, I'll read that at some later point. What else do we have here? We have the Rogue Legacy instruction manual. These are always really well done. They just look great. It's pretty big. Tells you about the different enemies, it looks like. I believe there's been an expansion to Rogue Legacy since I last played it, and I haven't played any since then, so that it talks about the traits. That is something that I will look forward to when I fire this game up here shortly. There's other things that are stuck in the box. Ooh, we have a very large Rogue Legacy magnet. Oh, hey. It's a very large magnet, and those bits in the center there pop out. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work here. Plastic, yeah. There. There's got to be something behind this, some use that I'm not noticing, but these all pop out, as you can see there. You put a character portrait there, and you magnet these down here? I don't know. This is interesting. I'll set that to the side for now. Set that there here. And there's still more stuff in here. Oh, hey. More magnet. So, yeah, you like make... Oh, I see. I get it now. You like take a picture of yourself and you make it into one of the Rogue Legacy stat cards on a magnetic surface. You choose the spell you have, spell out your name, choose the trait and the class, and just make it's a magnetic picture frame to make yourself a card. That's kind of, see, they're really clever when they come up with this stuff. Where'd I put that box? There it is. There is one more thing in here. That is the Rogue Legacy original soundtrack. Rogue Legacy has some pretty stellar music. So again, I don't have much for optical drives in my house because I see them as obsolete. So I'd still really like it if Indiebox would include this on the USB cartridge as well. That'd be real nice. At this rate, I'm just going to have to get a USB CD-ROM drive to have laying around when I do need it and get all these soundtracks onto my PC. But that is the Rogue Legacy box. Let's do a quick recap. We got the soundtrack, the Rogue Legacy sticker, and the Indiebox Rogue Legacy sticker. The game cartridge plus bonus digital content, the Rogue Legacy sword keychain, the entire very in-depth magnetic thing here for making yourself a Rogue Legacy card. I'm gonna have to do that. That's just trash. That's plastic. That's plastic. We got the Rogue Legacy like mini CCG game. I have to find. I know Player Uno has Indiebox. I have to play this with him like via webcam or something sometime because I want to try this game out. And the newsletter, the instruction booklet, and the holdover pouch from last month's box that was missing. Which, you know, they're not... The cuts aren't exact on it, but it has that nice rustic feel to it, being that it's not all exact measurements, and I believe that's intentional. You know, it has a nice rustic feel to it. You're gonna find something interesting to do with that. Okay, well there's a lot of stuff in there. That took longer than it should have. So let's jump over to checking out the game. All right, let's play some Rogue Legacy. If you don't know what Rogue Legacy is, you've probably not been in the indie sphere very long. It was one of the biggest indie games of last year, I dare say. Real good game. I haven't played it in quite a while, no fault of the game. Just so many games, so little time. Since I've played this quite a bit, I started a new profile since I didn't want to show anyone that hasn't played this game too much of it, too far ahead in, you know, any spoilers and such like that. What is Rogue Legacy? It's a roguelite. It might actually be the game that coined that phrase. I'm not entirely sure. You try to delve through a castle. Most of the time you're going to die. And you choose of one of three heirs that have different class, different spell, and different traits. All doing no trait. We have a barbarian with hypergonadism and corporelia. I don't know how to say half of that, but your perma-roided attacks knock enemies further. That's sometimes a bad thing. And OCD, break stuff, restores MP. That's a very good one. I do like conflux as well, so we're gonna go with the knave here. I'm probably gonna die pretty quickly because knaves have pretty much high damage, low health. And this is your mana that you build over time. This is a roguelite action platformer with a very heavy element of persistent progression, which will make roguelike purists pretty much lose their shit. So don't call it a roguelike because they'll freak out on you, but it is a roguelite. And you're not going to beat the game no matter how lucky or good you are in your first run. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Somebody might prove me wrong and have actually done it on the first run. But it's all about getting as much money as you can to buy some upgrades. Let's buy the Enchantress. And that unlocks the Enchantress and builds some more of our shop here. And then you unlock different classes through this and upgrades for the classes. Mage, that's expensive. What is this? Oh, I'm too short. Is there anything I can buy? No, there isn't. Well, that's going to be a waste of money. Alright, I am Knave. I have Conflux as my spell, which is a real useful spell. The Blacksmith here and the Enchantress, they're another element of the persistent progression. Through the game, you can pick up blueprints and ruins to be able to get new gear, which is carried over to your descendants, and ruins to put into that gear. Let's go ahead and see if I know I've picked up one ruin in this new profile here. Yes. Let's see if I can afford it. Nope. Nope, all of them are going to be 175. What is this one? Ah, Retaliation Ruin. The ruins give you different effects. They vary a lot. You can get double jump, you can get a dash ability. You can stack up the double jumps. You can get life drain, mana drain, all kinds of various things. You can build your character in very interesting ways, like be a life drain focused character. Now, the thing about your money is now this is all going to go away. So every time you enter the castle, the guardian guy here takes all the money you have left. There are ways around that later in the game, but early on, yeah, any money not spent is lost. Now, because of that trait I have, I gain MP every time I break something, which is a pretty good mix with a useful spell like Conflux. That's not good. Let's not die immediately. This is a game where every single hit really counts. And I'm really starting off very poorly. Let's go up. Let's see what's up. I do like the high damage that I can one-shot things fairly often. Well, it's not high damage, but it's high crit rate. If you ever have a class that can one-shot everything, at least early on, it's very helpful. Okay. Now it's all about getting the money, and unlocking ruins, and blueprints. For early game, at least. And there are 4 distinct areas. I passed by the map without showing you guys, but there are 4 distinct areas. We're in the castle right now, and that's the, oh god. Just die. How are you not dead? I'm almost dead. Okay. I'm not gaining very much money so far. Finding chest is the quickest way to gaining as much money as possible. I have not been lucky enough to find a chest yet. We're going to go see what's over to the left here. Oh god, I hate that room. You can't even kill those. I'm not going to mess with that room. That's probably going to be certain death with how low my HP is. See if I can find some... Oh god. That is a fairy chest room that gives you a challenge. They vary quite a bit. And if you complete the challenge, you open the fairy chest, which usually, or I think until you unlock all of the ruins, it'll give you a ruin unlock. Mage doesn't sound good. I don't know what the flexible trait does. I cannot remember. Scythe is pretty cool, though. Can't see in 3D. This one's pretty interesting trait. I have just enough to unlock the Architect. Build out a little bit more here. The Architect you can spend money at to lock down the castle at the same layout as the previous run, because each is randomly generated, as you might guess with anything with roguelike elements in it. Though locking down the castle, the chests that you had found remain clear. They remain empty. So it's not a good way to find a run that has a bunch of chests early, easy to find and early in the game, and just keep looting them. I only lost 10 gold to him this time, so that's not nearly as bad. We can show you the map here. There's the castle, the tower, the dungeon, and the forest. After you beat all four of those bosses, this door to the final boss opens. And that's pretty much the point of the game. Oh god, there's a big one in there. I'm not too concerned with killing all the enemies. As you can see with the stereo blind, it looks like a paper turn effect every time a character turns. Talking and playing this don't mix too well for me. Come on, Zombro. Ooh, there's a chest up here. Oh. Do pay attention to your mini-map. Sometimes chests aren't obvious, but you'll always see them on the mini-map if you've been to the room, in the room. Okay, let's grab that. As I said, I've not played this for a while, so I'm not very good. I was never very good. I don't even need to jump to hit you. Why was I trying to jump? I was never very good in the first place, but it's been a while. I don't have the enemies' patterns memorized like I used to. And I do remember those guys, though. Watch the paintings. If they shake a little bit, they are going to try to kill you. So I have died many times to paintings by not paying attention and just walking into the damn things. There you go. Eat scythes. Yeah, we'll go up here. Oh god. Mini boss. This guy's real hard. I don't know if he's gonna dash or do that. Ah. Damn, I got kind of close to beating him, but yeah. As you can see, you die pretty easily early on. And that is Rogue Legacy. There was one other thing I was going to mention. I read the newsletter from the Indiebox before firing this up to record it, and they have recently started a affiliate program, and I will have an affiliate link in the description. If you sign up for Indiebox through my link, I gain $5 credit towards my Indiebox account. They don't pay me cash. I don't make money off it. It just kind of saves me a little money. And if you decide to do that, I greatly appreciate it. And if you don't, and just go to the site and sign up without using an affiliate link, that's perfectly fine too. Either way, Indiebox is pretty awesome. I'm a Fedora Gamer. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.